Hi, I'm Old Sneelock. Welcome to another episode of Old Sneelock's Workshop. I've always said rework is a terrible thing. Curse of manufacturing. People think that they can take a made part and save the materials by reworking it. Taking the old unacceptable part and making it work by reshaping or doing something to it, when really you paid for it once and that was a profit. You made the thing, you put it in, up to that point you're money ahead because you built the money into the program. The very minute you rework something, the very minute you accept the fact that, well, this part will no longer function as it is, I need to make it over again. You're better off taking that piece and chucking it and getting a new one. And I've been asked that many times. I said, gold, you can rework it because the base value of the material is so high that just reusing the base materials saves you a tremendous amount of money. But when you're talking about making something in manufacturing, you've already paid for the gold. So the gold was rolled into the cost of the project. And you were going to sell that thing for the cost of the gold plus the cost of the work to make it work. Well, sounds like a real winning combination, doesn't it? Until somebody says, well, you know, it's broken, or it won't tighten up, or it's out of spec. Then they get this idea that, well, it'd be better to take the one that's a little bit wrong and make it right. Why, we can do that. That won't take much. You already paid to put the work in it once. Now you're going to take something that isn't right and you're going to make it worse to make it usable. The next time you look at that part, you're going to be taking it out and scrapping it because it didn't work. Even the best rework process has a failure rate. So you bake that failure rate into the cost of the project. Now all of a sudden, failure rate, original cost, and time spent trying to rework something that you have no process for, no ability to reuse, and it didn't match your criteria to start with. Time lost. So now you ask yourself, well, now you ask me, hey Dave, why are you reworking this job? Well, because I didn't make it. I don't have another piece. I don't have a process all baked in ready to make it another piece. I can't reclaim that cost by selling it. I can only save the money that I spent on it already, which will be a net loss if I don't, and it's a full price net loss. That's a retail net loss. $80 7/8. So me losing a retail net loss and the manufacturer losing a wholesale net loss, vastly different thing. For me to rework something that I paid for full price, or me to have somebody rework something for a process that I'm trying to get made ready to sell, widely different. I'm going to put the time, effort, and money into it to rework this door mount and make it into something that's functionally useful. Just because it makes economic sense and I don't have another one. $80 7/8. Okay, now this part, whole new part, not a rework at all. But what I am doing is fabricating something that never existed before. I am making a piece for this building that wasn't designed to be on it. At least not in the shape I'm making it. At least not in the shape I'm making it. There we go. Now this trim piece is supposed to go right here. Go down here, see if I can get this trim piece to go in here and cover up. I'm going to try a pilot drill through this material. Into the beam. I have one up. I have one up in the door frame. Let's see if I can make the second one work. $80, 7/8, right there. 80 and 7/8, right there. See how that works. If this doesn't work, I'm out 2 pieces of metal. About $12 total. If it does work, I have trim for the door in a way that was not designed to be done. Well, that got it cut off. Okay. Now we take this one. Right through that. There. In there. This screw I stripped out. Now we're going to try another one. Some of these tubes are just a little harder than the others. There. Okay. I think we're going to take this belt off. Adds just a little bit more effort to everything, and I really don't have any effort to spare. Okay. Now, with any luck, I might have to go around the outside and shim this, use the screwdriver and tuck it in behind the frame of the door. But if I can get that door in place, the door should wipe across this and lock this down in position. Force it out where it belongs and give me an edge to work to. So we'll see. Got that over that. I got it tucked over the outside. I might be able to show you. Yep, I got it tucked over the outside. Now if I can get that over in the same way, I'll be home free. Working alone, always a bad idea. Just think how much faster and easier I could do this if I had somebody else doing it. I think I need to take a C-clamp and put it on this side, well, ratchet clamp, and hold it in place where it belongs. Then try and come over here and pull these in. I have this pulled up where it belongs. I'm going to put this ratchet clamp here in the middle and pull that over. That's got that secured so it shouldn't fall over. Shouldn't. Okay. See if I can make this happen. Draw this thin piece of sheet metal up where I want it, just like it belongs. Fasten it down with screws. And I can take this J channel, which didn't come in the kit, because I thought this was a better way to go, and I took my money and put it on my bet and said, I'm going to put this just like that. Now this is going to be up tight against that door frame, nailing strip, and I will have this squared up against the edge of the door all the way up. And I will put screws in that strip where I put my thumb and fasten it into that nailing strip and into the the hat-shaped channel, and that should hold it. And I will then have door trim on the side. Now they sent me a piece of door trim to go across the top, and they sent me some channel that possibly would work just fine, but when I looked at it I thought it doesn't look like what I want it to. And I couldn't figure out how I was going to make it look like I wanted it. So push came to shove, and I decided I'm going to spend my money and make my door the way I want it. And this is going to be just perfect. Now I got to go put some screws in on the other side. And there's one. Here's another. Now the door's up where it belongs. It's going to be happy there, and everything's going to work out just peachy keen. I wanted to get that door hung. One success, and I'm happy. That's 2 days in a row I've got done what I wanted to start and finish. Life is good from here.
This video is not to be viewed by anyone under the age of 13 in the U.S. or 16 in the European Union without the express written permission of the parents or the legal guardians of the underage person. Such written permission must be on file at the local government entity in charge of enforcing the rules and regulations established by the FTC. Anyone violating these terms is admitting by default that they hold harmless the owners and operators of this channel. Any and all questions should be addressed to your local branch of the FTC.